Hi students, today we are going to discuss about DML, that is the RDMS video 2. DML. DML stands for Data Manipulation Language. This language is one type of SQL language. In SQL language, I already told you that one is DTL, another is DML, another language that is TCL and DCL also. I already told you. Today's our topic is DML. DML stands for Data Manipulation Language. Data Manipulation Language. Manipulation Language. Data Manipulation Language means one language. SQL provides one type of language to us to do some manipulation on the table on data level inside a table. So using the DML, using this data manipulation language, we can sense or we can manipulate the data inside a table. Manipulation means doing changes. DML is used for retrieving, inserting, updating, and deleting some data inside a table. The DML is used for retrieving. Retrieving means you can extract some data from the table. Inserting, you can enter some new data inside the table. Updating, you can change, you can modify the existing data inside a table. Deleting means removing unnecessary data from the table as per your requirement. For this purpose, we use DML, data manipulation language. Purpose is this four kind of purpose we can fulfill using the DML. And DML is a read only, but read only query performer in SQL. DML is a read only query performer in SQL. But what do you mean by DML? Data manipulation language is used to do only read only operation. Read only operation means you are not capable to do some changes from object level. You are capable to do doing some changes on data level. Read only query. It performs a read only query in SQL. That is DML. And read only query in SQL purely performed by select command. Using select command, we are not able to do some changes. Using select command, we can extract only, we can retrieve the data from the database. That's why DML is a read only query performed in SQL that is very appropriate for select command. We will discuss it later. Look at it. DML provides some command to perform the above operation. That operation is retrieving, updating, selecting, retrieving, updating, deleting, and inserting. First command is select. Select command. Select command is used to retrieve some data from the existing table. Retrieving means extracting. You can get some data from the table as per your requirement using the select command. Select command is used to extract extract data from the table, or you can say that is the simplest form of DP, database. So from database or from table, if you want to retrieve some data, then we have to use that select command, and that syntax for select command is select column name 1 2, column name 2 dot from table name. Where condition, so select column name 1, column name 2 from table name. You can put some condition also. Condition wise we can select the data from, we can retrieve the data from the table. That's why you use the where clause. Where clause is used to apply some conditions into the table. Last one is the semicolon. I already told you that semicolon is the separator of the SQL language. This is the syntax. For example, one example, we will take that example. Select roll number, mark from student. So from student table, our intention is to retrieve the roll number and mark. Roll number and mark is the name of the column. So select roll number, mark from students. Here, one thing you can notice, we didn't use any type of where condition. You didn't use any type of where clause, because unconditionally we retrieve the data from the table. If you use the where clause, then it will look in different form. Mark from student where roll number, where name equal to Rahul. Okay. Select roll number, mark from student where name equal to Rahul. The table भितर जते भी राहुल नारे स्टूडेंट थिबे समस्त का रोल नंबर और मार्क से रिट्राइव करी दो. Another example you can take. Select star from student. Select star from student. Here our intention is to retrieve all rows, all columns from the table. All rows, all columns from the table. It means that using the star indicates all rows and all columns. Using the star, we can retrieve all records from the table. No condition is there. If you apply the condition, then you can do the where section equal to A section. A section group रे जति भी स्टूडेंट अछंती समस्त का रेकॉर्ड को हमें रिट्राइव करबा चाहछंती. तो as per your demand, as per your requirement, you can modify the select statement. Sometimes unconditional, if you want to unconditionally retrieve all the rows from the tables, then you can use the select star from table name. If you want to put some conditions, then in this way, using the where clause, you can apply some condition and conditionally you retrieve all records from the table. This is the syntax and some examples of select command. The select command, one reviews, select command is used to retrieve or to extract our required data from the table. For selecting purpose, we use the select command. Next command is the insert command, about which we will discuss. That the insert command. That is insert command. Insert command. Insert means, you know that entering. You can enter some new data inside the existing table, and for this purpose, SQL provides this command, insert command. Insert command is used. Insert command is used to insert new data inside a table, inside a existing table. The insert command is used to enter or to insert new data inside a table. Syntax here, syntax of insert command is like this. First of all, insert into table, insert into table, table name, column 1, comma, column 2, comma, dot, values, value 1, value 2, dot. Insert into table name, column 1, column 2, dot, up to column n, values, value 1, value 2, dot, up to column value n. You can say column n, and here value n. Semicolon. This value is used for this column name. This value is used for this column name, and like this order is going on. The syntax is insert into table and table name. In which table you want to insert the data? For example, for student table we want to insert the data, then you mention the student here. Column 1, column 2, data. Column 1, for example, roll number. Column 2, name. Column 3, mark, values, give a roll number, and name and mark. We will see the example here. An example of insert command. Insert example. Insert into table name student column 1, that's the roll number, this is the attribute name, column name, or you can say field name, roll number, name, mark, or we will give it address also, address, values, roll number, SRM01, this is the roll number, name, Devasis, mark 560 address Saurabh. Semicolon. Insert into table. Table is the student. Roll number, we mention the roll number. We mention the roll number, name, mark, address as the attribute name. This is the column name. And values. SRM01 is for roll number. Devas is for name attribute. And 560 is the value of column mark. And Saurabh is the value of address. Insert command is syntax 2. Syntax 2. Insert into table name, values, value 1, value 2, value n. Here you can notice that we didn't use column 1, column 2, column 3, column n. अर्थात column name I mention करें नहीं. Direct we insert the values for different columns. And one thing you have to remember that you maintain the order at the time entering the value. You have to maintain the order as in column name are there. Column name जो order रे अछंती से order रे value गुडी का मेंट करिया. For example, first column is the roll number. We have to enter here SRM01. नहीं जे first was roll number आमे entry करिया Devasys. No. We have to maintain your order. We have to arrange the values in such a way that in which order column names are there. जो order रे column name गुडी का अछंती से order रे आमे values गुडी का दबा. One benefit is there. We didn't mention the column name here. Directly you can insert the values using value keywords. This is different syntax of insert command. Next command is update command. Using the update command, we can update, we can modify, or we can change some existing data. Update existing data inside a table. Using the update command, we can change or modify some existing data inside a table. For example, in a table, name is Devasys, but we want to change that name. That name is Deepak. For this purpose, we can use the update command. Syntax, update, table name, update, table name, set, column name, values, column name 2 equal to value 2 column name n equal to value n. Semicolon. 2 to 1. Also you can insert some where clause column n where condition. You must have to use the where clause in the update command. The update table name, that's the student, set column name 1 equal to value 1, column name 2 equal to value 2, comma, column name n equal to value n, where condition. Example, select update student table name, student name equal to Deepak name equal to Deepak, where here we miss update student, here set is the keyword we miss. Set name equal to Deepak, where roll number equal to SRM 01, SRM 01 semicolon. In student table जोटा रोल नंबर SRM 01 अच्छी ता नेम को हमें दीपक करिया हम कौन अच्छी नेम देवाशीष थिला हम एड करछन दीपक. For this purpose we use another example, update student for example set student another table name हम नहीं करिया employee नहीं करिया employee emp employee set salary equal to 50,000 where emp id equal to 001. So we change the salary, we change the amount of salary of the employee whose employee ID is 001, last semicolon. This is the way we can use update command. Update command is used to change the existing data inside a table. Last command is delete command. Delete command is used to remove the unnecessary data from the table, to drop unnecessary data. You can recall in previous class we use a drop command. Drop command is used to remove the unnecessary objects from the database, but here delete command is used to remove unnecessary data, not object. Using the drop command we can delete the table, but using the delete command we can delete the data. The delete command is used to remove required data from the table. Required data from the table. Syntax is delete from table name where condition. Delete from table name where condition. Another syntax is delete from table name semicolon. In syntax 1, delete from table name where condition means conditionally we remove the unnecessary data from the table. But here unconditionally we delete the data. If you mention this syntax, then what will happen? Now all records from the table will be deleted. All records from table will be deleted using this syntax, delete from table name. Here we didn't mention any type of where condition. Where clause we didn't use here. That's why we are not able to delete the unnecessary data from the table as per our requirements. All records from the table will be deleted using this syntax. But using this syntax, where we use the where clause, at that time, as per our requirement, select wise, as per our desire, आमे जहाँ चाहूँचंदी जेतिकी चाहूँचंदी सेतिकी records को आमे delete करि परिबा from the table. Example ना ओके delete from student. Here I didn't mention any type of where clause. That's why all records from the students will be deleted automatically. Will be deleted using this query. We can delete all records from the table. But conditionally, if you want to conditionally delete it, then delete from student where roll number equal to SRM 01. Roll number equal to SRM 01. The student who is bearing the roll number SRM 01, the record of that student will be deleted from the student table. Then conditionally, as per our requirement, जहाँ में चाहूँचंदी जेतिकी delete करिया ପାଇଁ चाहूँचंदी, using the where clause, we can delete such amount of data from the table. But if you omit this where clause now, then all records will be deleted. This is the delete command. Then in DML, one review we can do here. In DML, we use some commands like select. Select command is retrieving some data for retrieving purpose. Retrieving purpose we use the select. Update command we use to change or to modify purpose. Modify purpose we use the update command. Insert command we use inserting purpose, data insertion purpose. Inserting purpose we use the insert command, and delete command we use here for removing the data, removing unnecessary data. That's all. Today's topic is covered DML. Next class we will discuss about DCL, data control language, and TCL, transaction control language. Thank you. Goodbye.